Everyone. If everybody could just click right where you see where it says chat, where it says two. If everyone could just click that drop down menu and click everyone so we could all read everybody's chat. Just want to make sure everybody could see and hear loud and clear. All right. So everybody could just do that really quick. Just want to be able so everybody could read the chat and that will work out great. All right, good. All right, let me just get a couple of things up here and running, and then we'll get the recorder up and running because we have some people watching online, and then we'll get started. All right, just try to share the video. Could Greg or Josh, could you guys be able to give me access? All right. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, guys. All right, so welcome aboard, everybody. My name is Fausto from Cyber Trade University, and we're going to talk about the Reddit versus Wall Street tips of finding the next short squeeze. Listen, there are always short squeezes in every single stocks that are out there, and I'm going to show you live in the market how we find them, how they're moving, and everything else. Now, to make this event very fun, we're going to ask some questions. We're going to have some poll questions. We've got a lot of stuff we need to cover here. And like I said, and at the end of the presentation, I'm going to invite all of you guys to come into my trading room so you can kind of see that we practice what we preach. So just really quick little disclaimer, just to let you know, I'm not making any guarantees or promises. It's going to work for everyone after watching this event, not even our students, because, listen, it varies student to student. So, there is a very high risk in trading. So please be very, very careful before you go out to invest because you can lose a lot of money in the market. So be very important with that. Yes, this will be recorded. Absolutely, Randall. Okay. So let's go right to the live markets and have a little fun right here and show you what's going on. So what we got going on in the market right now is basically you're looking at a direct access platform. And what you're seeing is an intraday chart. You're seeing level 2 quotes. You're seeing time and sales. And things that we're going to be covering are things like this window right here, which looks like, oh my God, what are all these things and letters and runners and like colors and stuff? We're going to talk a little bit about what are called iceberg orders, big block orders. Like we're looking at Apple, knowing that there's a 300,000 share seller right here. Hold on, look at my crayons, point that out so you guys can watch it. See that right here? 300,000 share seller. What is that seller? Who is he? Is he short squeezing? Is it AI? Whatever it is. So we're going to cover all these bells and whistles and the features of how to trade in today's markets and a lot of the tools that you're not using. And most importantly, I'm going to tell you where to get them for free. Okay. So we're going to have a lot of fun doing that. And I'm also going to talk about more or less, hold on, how to find these stocks like GRDI, and here's a stock that went from 60 cents to $1.60. Everybody, you must be asking yourself, well, how did you find that stock, Fausto? Well, let me just show you something really quick right here. This is our professional trading room. And what I want to show you is this right here. Hold on. All right. So right here, let me just bring this up. This is our alert service. And if you could look right here, this is we basically do a live broadcast every morning at 9 a.m. And if you look right here, if I scroll up, you can see that we've been chatting all morning. And I mean, we're actually trading all the way up to about 7 o'clock in the morning. I mean, you can see here down at the bottom, I'm going back. I mean, you could see here 9 o'clock. I mean, it's going back 9 a.m., 8 o'clock, 8:30. So we're doing a lot of pre-market. So a lot of you here are going to have access to this. I'm going to show you how to find them and everything else. Now, what I'm showing you right here is look at the stocks that are in here that are moving in today's markets. We had Zapper. I don't know if you guys saw ZAPP, MGOL, GRDI. You're like, what are these stocks? Where did you find them? Well, I'm going to show you how we find them because when you look at them and we see what these stocks are doing. Oops. X out of the window by accident. Hold on 1 second. Got to bring that back up. You could see a stock like Zap ran from $2 to almost $4. Now, I'm going to ask everybody a question here. Could you guys just do the math? What is $2 minus $3? Let's just do simple math. Let me see if everybody's paying attention. What's $2 minus $3? Randall, could you just change your settings to everyone? Same thing to you, Stephen. Minus $1. Okay. Can everybody write $1 so everybody's paying attention? I want to make sure everybody's here listening. Because remember, the goal is I'm taking the time out of my day to teach you guys how to trade. If you can't answer this question, then you should not be trading. Okay. There you go. Thank you very much. Dollar. Okay, good. All right. So $1 times 1,000 shares is how much money? What does that equal? $1,000. Wow. If you did that every day, let me just do the math. You can remember my calculator right here. If you made $1,000 a day times 5 days a week times 52 weeks, I think everyone's pretty happy with that. You know what? How about this? Let's just say you didn't make the dollar. Let's just say you made half that. Let's say you made 50 cents, 500. First of all, actually, we take a step back. To buy a $2 stock at 1,000 shares is $2,000. I think everybody could afford that. Okay. But if you made only 50 cents times, 1,000 shares is 500. Times that by 5 days a week, times that by 52 weeks. I don't know. Is everyone happy with that? Okay. So I'm not here to sell you the next biggest, my next millionaire and this and that. You don't need to make a lot of money in the market to have a very successful career. I mean, I'm not here to push dollar and penny stocks. I mean, listen, we do trade brand name stocks like Eli Lilly. You could look at our X and everything else, and our Twitter and our Instagram and everything else. We do trade stocks like Nvidia. We do trade stocks like Home Depot and stuff like that. But sometimes there are these stocks that are going to give you a lot less risk, but more reward. Now, could I ask everyone here a question? What is the main reason you are here to listen to Fausto Pugliese and Cyber Trade University? Why are you really here? What's the main reason? Manuel says to learn. Anyone else? Feed my family. To make money. Okay. Actually, Aaron, Richard, Steven, you failed and you failed the question. Okay. Gina said the right answer. You're here not to learn how to make money. You're here to stop losing it. You see, you can't make money in the market unless you know how to control losses. You see, everybody wants to talk about making money. But when you see a stock like Home Depot, and I could have bought it this morning at 355, and now all of a sudden I'm down to 350. Oh, I could have traded Nvidia this morning because it's had such a good run, and I finally bought it, and now went from 144, and now it's went all the way down to 136, and now bound. Why did it do that? Why didn't it go up as simple as why didn't I find a stock like GRDI where it was about 300 times less, and it went up about 132%? Why can I trade a stock like Zapper up 100% and only had to risk $1,500 than something else? You see what I'm saying? That's why we're here, and that's what we're going to talk about. Okay. So what I'm going to do, let me bring up my PowerPoint here. All right. And what I want to do is this. If you're interested in learning more, I'm just going to give you my email address. Okay. I want everyone to copy my email, and I'm going to ask this. I'm going to say this several times over the course of today's event. Open up your inbox and send me an email, FaustoPSCTUcorp.com. And I want you to email me, and I want you to say, Fausto, help teach me not to lose money. I don't know, whatever you want. I don't care. You tell me what you want, and I will answer your questions, because let me explain something to you. Right now, I have less than an hour to teach every one of you why you're losing money in the market, and you will continue to lose unless you're not part of CTU. Okay. So take a couple of seconds right now, open up your inbox, send me an email, and tell me it very briefly, why are you here? So I could personally answer your question in great detail, because there's almost 100 people in here and I can't answer everybody's question. All right. So do that as we speak. Now, as you're writing that down, I'm going to tell you what we're going to learn. I'm going to teach you how to follow big money. I'm going to talk about the most important trading tools. So if there's anything here that you see that you want to add, just copy and paste it. You want to become a very well-rounded trader? No problem. Email me. Tell me that. I'm going to talk about, hey, I'm a swing trader. How can you help me? Send me an email. I'll be happy to do that. Whatever it is, but I'm going to cover these, because these are what I find are the biggest issues why people lose money in the market. Okay. So if you have something specifically that's bothering you, that you're having a major problem, let me know about it. Let me help you. Because why am I here is because there are just way too many people lose money in the market. I have to deal with a lot of scrutiny in the market, because everybody's saying, hey, you're a day trade. You're going to lose all your money, and I got to deal with that. And the reason why people lose their money is because they're not here, because they're self-taught individuals and so on. By the way, already got a bunch of people just email me back. Appreciate it. David, thank you very much. Look, David just sent me an email. Thanks a lot, Dave. No problem. David says, teach me not to lose money. No problem, David. I'm going to take care of that. I got yours. Okay. Got a couple of people also email me right now. William, teach me how to stop losing money. I love that. Great. I'm going to cover that too. Daniel just got yours. Okay. Help me find the right positions to trade. Look at that. I like that one. I'm going to get back to you right after the webinar is over. All right. I'm going to do that. All right. So anyway, question I have for everybody is how long have you guys been trading for? So let's do a quick poll really quick. Let's have a little fun here. Let's pop up the poll. There we go. All right. Fill out the poll question. Let's see if you guys can fill this out. Now, just to let you know, as you guys are filling this poll, I'm letting you know I've been doing this for 35 years. Okay. And when I say 35 years, I've been doing this every single day. Well, not every day, maybe, almost every day. Okay. But this is my full-time job. This is what I do for a living. So trust me, I know there's nothing that has not passed me that I have not been through. I've been through the worst of the worst of the worst. I've been through COVID, which maybe a lot of you have been, but I've been through the financial crisis. I've been through the internet bubble. I've been through Hurricane Sandy. I've been through 9/11. I've been through everything. COVID was pretty crazy. Okay. Whoever thought that would ever do anything, that was the last biggest catastrophe. But there will always be catastrophes, and you need to know how to survive them. So I'm going to end the poll, and just to let you know, that's exactly how you guys answer that question. But I think this is the most important one. Okay. And this one right here, I think, is the best. Who trained you? Okay. Have you been trained by a professional trader? Now, when you answer this question, basically, yes means you actually bought courses. No means you have never bought a course, from anybody. Now, I know some of you might say, oh, but I watch YouTube videos, and just type in no. Okay. Let's just be honest. Nobody could read anybody's question here. Now, let me just tell you this. I was self-taught. Okay. When I started, and let me tell you something. I blew up 2 accounts. All right. Strike 3 was not going to happen. You know what I had to do? So I was very ignorant. I was 22 years old, was very ignorant. I finally, fortunately, living in New York, I went out there and I said, you know what? There's these kids driving around fancy cars. I live in I see all these people in the finance industry. What are they doing right that I'm doing wrong? And it was very simple. I'm sitting at my home trying to do it myself. What am I, a moron? Who am I to think I'm going to beat these people? So what I ended up doing is I finally took a job as a trader. And let me tell you what you're about to learn. For the 33% of you here that have never took a class with somebody, what you're about to learn, and then probably half of you here that have taken courses with somebody, which probably already know this, you probably should have never made your first trade. What you're about to see right here is you're going to realize you've been trading blind. All right. Now, how do I know that? Because I was trained by some of the best traders in the world. Okay. I rang the closing bell. Okay. And you see that this is actually pretty cool. Does everybody know who this guy is right here? Everybody know who this person is right here? That's actually me right there. Everybody know who that is? This person right here? Just give me a yes or no. That's right. That's Steve Forbes. Okay. Want to hear some crazy? That was the first time that he has ever rang the bell himself. So out of all these years, that just shows you how hard it is to ring the closing bell. All right. So I was very, very fortunate. But you know what? I surround myself with great traders, great people. I was invited, and there's obviously more people in here that also been very famous. And listen, I've competed against the biggest traders. I beat everyone in every industry in the Money Show Traders Challenge. I've been featured on some of the biggest financial stations in the industry. But the thing is this, and also I'm an author of How to Beat Market Makers at Own Game. Now, another thing is this. Anybody here want a copy of my book? Because this is what I'm going to do. All right. If you want a copy of my book, you can go to Amazon right now and pay me $47. All right. Or you could open up your inbox. Okay. I'm going to do this again. Email me at faustop@ctucorp.com. All right. Can everybody do that? So if you want a copy of my book, just write book and I'll send it to you. All right. For free. You'll like it. It's a fast read. It's color. It's a #1 bestseller. Teach you everything about day trading. The topic of the book is how to beat market makers' own game, because I was a market maker. That's what I did. So I'm here to expose and tell all of you all those little secrets that these market makers do. All right. So if you want to know the games that they play, if you want to know how they use these algorithms, the AI programs, here's your opportunity to do that. How do I know that? Because that's what I used to do. Okay. And nothing has changed ever since. So if you want that, please email me now and I'll get it to you. All right. So anyway, there was a big article written up in Forbes, a bunch of kids tormenting Wall Street. This article was written, I don't know, there it is. There's the date. I was like, where's the date on this thing? This is pretty cool. See the date right here? Oh, I hate the crayons here on this. Right here, April 6, 1998. So I was one of those kids. We used to make money on this monitor right here, that 15-inch monitor, which is pretty crazy. And people say, how did you guys do it? Listen, nothing has changed from then till today. Okay. Everything is pretty much the same. Now, how is that? That's what we're going to cover. But let me just tell you a little bit more about my history. I am first generation Italian. My parents came here from Italy. And my dad always taught me, he said, listen, if you want to learn how to do something, you got to learn from people that are very good at it. And the key is you got to learn what the mistakes they're making. You want to see everybody that's getting fired. Okay. Because you don't want to be that person. You want to learn from the mistakes so you don't make the same mistakes those people are. If you want to have a good career, you got to be very successful. And that's basically why I'm here. So I'm here to educate all of you, to kind of teach you what my parents taught me, so you guys don't make those same mistakes. But the thing is this is not about me. Okay. This is about you. All right. I don't want to talk about and put all these feathers in my cap and tell you I'm the best. You know what? I don't have an ego. Maybe when I was 22 years old, but now the thing is this, I'm 52 years old. Okay. I've trained every walks of life, people that are engineers, retirees, teachers, first responders. And the thing that is, I want to teach you guys, because if you all know what you're doing, then you just help the market and we all make money together. And the biggest mistake that people make is they don't know how to follow the big money. That's the biggest issue right here. Now, this week is a very slow week, okay, because yesterday was a holiday, it was Juneteenth, and you could see there was really not that much coming out today. And if you look at the list, there's pretty much, you probably won't even know anybody, these people in the industry, okay? But we had a couple of rallies, like NVIDIA has been doing great. We had, and you know what? The thing is this, it was very impressive, and is it going to continue the rally, whatever it is? But you have to understand something. There are other stocks out there that are moving. LGVN. Look what happened here from 11 o'clock in the morning to going into the close. Stock went from $1 to 260. Okay. Look at the next day. Then it ran from 260 to 380. So some stocks that are day trades turn into swing trades. ASTS stock went from 10 to 12, up 24%. Then the next day, it ran to $12. It was up 293% in the past month. The stock has been doing great. You probably never heard about it. You probably never knew about it. Oh, look, I'm getting tons of emails right now. Renita, there you go. Rash, Alan. Good, perfect. Love you guys. All right. I'm going to get you guys all my book when we're done today. All right. So the thing is this, why did these stocks go up so much? And how did you not find them? And how can you find them? I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to teach you really quick how we do it. But the correct answer is this. The way stocks go up and down in the market is from buyers and sellers. That's it. Those two big things are what control the market. All right. So let's talk about David versus the Goliath. Okay. So I did a webinar on this. I've done videos on this. And you know what? The big news is, I don't know if everybody heard about it, is GameStop. Now, who here has been following the whole GameStop story? Just give me a yes or no. Anyone here been following the GameStop thing that's been happening? This has been going on for what, since 2021? David, you have? Okay. Bill, you have? All right. We posted the link up there. So if everybody looks at the link, you'll be able to click it. Not very much. Okay. So listen, you don't have to be a GameStop fan. You don't have to be a Roaring Kitty fan, but you should understand it, because what they do in this stock, they're doing it in every stock every day. So, and you could see that GameStop, just even last week, this stock went from like $18, $20. It went to $80. All right. So most traders are still looking at GameStop till today. Is it going to make new highs? I know that the options expire tomorrow on it for Roaring Kitty. I'm really curious what's going to happen about that. But what's amazing is it comes down to what drives these stocks up and down. All right. So I got a couple of videos here I want to kind of show you. And oops, it doesn't show on this one. All right. So do we have the link on that? Roaring Kitty. There we go. So let me bring up the link. Watch this video. Oh, got a commercial here. Hold on. Skip this one. So see it. And as soon as he went live, GameStop just got halted once he went live. All right. So this is the long version of it. Okay. This is the long video of it. But what I want to show you here is, let me go to my channel. And right here where it says shorts. So right here, if you could look at, where is the Roaring Kitty video? I have so many of them because it's just been a very fun stock to watch. The most exciting GameStop surges, big day here. This one right here. Watch this video right here.
Stock and talk about why I think it's interesting, and that stock is GameStop.
Looks like Roaring Kitty's back in play with GameStop. 8 o'clock this morning. It already started right around $23. You can see it right there. But the stock all of a sudden shot up, shot down, short squeeze, and it closed all the way up at 36. But why did it go up and come crashing down? If you notice all these blank spots right here, the stock got halted over several times up until about 10 o'clock. But why did it get halted so many times? Big orders came in from $24, shot all the way up to 36. The question is, how long has it been going on for? You can see right around a second, the stock was right around $11. And it obviously had a big run up all week last week up to 17. And today was really the big run. On the 3rd, we noticed some really weird activity going on. We started posting on our trading room. But how did we know it was going up as day traders? Order, all filled. Can this be another GameStop run like last time? That's why you got to join us tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. here live at Cybertrain University.
Yo, what up, everybody?
So what you basically watched right there, fellow traders, a couple of videos of, we have tons of videos. So subscribe to our channel. We just post up to our YouTube channel. I don't know if you people use TikTok or Instagram. We'll just post them all up there. But the thing is this, a lot of these stocks trade exactly the same. They all go up as quickly as they do. And I constantly made a video specifically on it because when I was on that conference call that he did, Roaring Kitty, he had over 600,000 people in there. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was more than 600,000. And it just shows you how many people that were interested in it. So I kind of showed you more as a market maker of how Wall Street will always beat, David and Goliath. Okay. So you have to understand how the game's being played. And by understanding how it's being played, you'll see exactly how they place orders out there, why they run them up, why they run them down. And that's what it's all about. So all these videos are right there. If you haven't get a chance to watch them, I would love to play for them for you. But the thing is, let's just save them for you guys. Thank you. Okay, those are the links right there. If anybody just clicks on it, you could just, when you click on any of those links, just make sure you subscribe to the channel. And, and you could see right here, we post all our watch lists, slogans, words of the day, quick little videos, all that stuff. That's the Instagram. Okay. So the thing is this, GameStop, you could see here, went from $15 up to about $17 right there. Does everybody see that right there? Okay. Now, we knew that stock was already going up then because it was ended up showing up on our percentage gainers and losers. And I knew something was going up. Now, what if you notice here, this is called a Fausto flag. Okay. Some people call it a bull flag. We call it a Fausto flag because some people don't even know what a bull flag is, but this is kind of called consolidation. We teach it in our classes. What was happening here, just kind of give you a little, quick little training course, is that the sellers had X amount of shares that were trying to sell. And then the buyers were outbidding the sellers. And what happens is that the buyers kept buying from all the sellers and the sellers ran out of shares. Once those algorithms got filled and they ran out of shares, that's when you had the big pop and you went from that 15 all the way to about $80 up here. And that's when all the market makers started coming in and they started shorting the hell out of it. And you could see it, how it just came all the way back down to around this $25 price range. So has any of you ever been in a stock like that? Just out of curiosity, ever been in a stock and like you buy it, you thought you had this big profit and next thing you know, the thing tanks on you and don't know why? Cheryl, have it happen to you? Okay. Manuel, happened to you? Okay, great. Well, the rule is this. This is why the cardinal rules is that you don't mix day trading with overnights that turn into swing trades, that turn into investments like a GameStop, okay? Because they do it on every single stock. LGVM was one of them. Great run up. All of a sudden, the stock tanks, okay? And why is that? Well, listen, nothing goes up super fast. Okay, because somebody's gonna wake up one morning and say, you know what, I'm up so much money, I want to take a profit. And you've been there, you've done it. But they do these short squeezes on every single stock. Remember, that's where market makers and brokerage firms make most of their money. But you just got to make sure you don't get caught holding the bag. So how do you know when to get in and get out of them? Well, that's what we're going to talk about right now. So everyone get prepared because I'm going to give you my trading tools. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly the tools that you need to be successful in trading. So the tools that we use are these three tools. Okay, we use a scanner, we have a chart, and we have what's called level 3. Now, I could probably say 90% of you have these two, scanners and chart. A lot of you don't have this. Okay, now I want to do a poll. And my poll is this. And we're going to see if that's really true. Who here has level 3 quotes? Just give me yes, no, and not sure. I got a poll up there. Let's do the poll. Is it coming up? The poll's not coming up. Share results, not working. Let's end that poll. Yeah, it's not working for me. All right. So just put in a chat. There we go. See if it works now. Let's put a poll. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's do the poll right now. All right. So while you all are filling that out, and we're going to share the results, let me explain to you what we got. So I want to start with the first scanner. So the stock that we found that moved this morning, I'm going to bring this up. This is our big percentage gainers and losers. And if you notice right here, look at the big gainer side right here. Everybody see that? You see these stocks right here? GRLD, ZAP, MORN. Look right here. ZAP is the fourth biggest percentage gainer. GRDI is the second biggest percentage gainer. NVIDIA is first. So we're basically just going through this big percentage gainers and losers. I don't know what this company does. I really don't care. I don't think it really matters. Actually, you know what? Just for fun, okay? How about this? ZAP, because it actually came in conversation in today's class. ZAP, just want to zoom this up really quick. Did you know that this stock was trading about $200 at one point with all the stock split, the reverse stock splits? $200 stock last year, okay? It dropped all the way to a low about $1, right? Do you have any idea what this company does? Okay, watch this. In our cyber group room, hold on, where's my group? My room. I got to bring it up. Hold on. Let me show you something here. Is it here? No, this is the wrong one. Got too many windows open up. That's my problem. Let me see if it works now. Oh, you know what? I think I X'd out of it. Let me open it up. Hold on 1 second. You go to my portal page, go to my cyber group room. By the way, everybody here is going to have access to my trading room. Okay. So right here, let me scroll up here just for fun. These are all the things that we're trading and watching. Where's my picture? $10 o'clock. Oh, here we go. So right here, we were talking about, like we were saying, like, what does this company even do? So basically, they make electric bikes, and they cost $8,000. Anybody here interested in spending $8,000, $9,000 on a moped, electric bike? Right? Definitely, I wouldn't. I'm like, what? I don't care how much. I'm like, I mean, listen, I have a moped too, just for fun to putz around, but $9,000 for a moped, electric. So you might be, oh, that's why the stock is down. But would that stop you from trading the stock today that had a big run and went from 2 to 4? Right? I mean, like, does it matter? Like, I don't, and every day is something different. You know what I mean? Like, so the thing is this. They're all in the big percentage gainers and losers. Now, this is what we teach you at Cyber Trading University. This is where people get, this is a question one person just asked. How do you know which one to trade? Well, the thing is, the way we trade them is what's going to give you the least amount of risk with the high amount of reward. That's basically what we do. So one thing we teach our traders is we look at them, we want to make sure they have good spreads, good volume, good iceberg orders, all that good stuff. I mean, big black orders, see where the AIs are, all that good stuff. And regarding about timing during the day, everybody here is going to get access to be able to get one of my mouse pads. Okay. Save you thousands. Right. So basically what we do here is there are certain times to trade and certain times not to trade. And if you look right here from 9:35, hold on. Where's my Dot. So right here, you can see here from 9:35 to 10:30, that's where the stock was moving, right? Look what happened on the clock over here. When did the stock make its biggest move? From 9:30 to what, 10 o'clock? You guys happy with a job like that? Not bad, right? Nice little day's pay. So, like, this is another big issue people make. They think they got to make a full-time job of this. It's not a full-time job. You only have to trade the first hour and the last hour. That's about it. So that's another big cardinal mistake. The next biggest cardinal mistake: trading is not is great to trade every day. Mondays and Fridays are terrible days. Why? Because you're going into a weekend. Actually, today wasn't even a great day to trade because I hate holidays. I love holidays to spend to have day off. I would say, oh, it's a holiday. Great. Oh, another national holiday. Awesome. But it screws up the market. It screws up the market for the next 2 days going into the following week. But it's not a full-time job to go out there and think you got to trade every day. So let's talk about the next biggest mistake. Oops, almost forgot to share the poll. Let me share the poll so you guys can see who has level 3. So now we're going to talk about another very important tool. So how do stocks go up and go down? Buyers and sellers. That's about it. Buyers and sellers. So with the buyers and sellers, here are all your buyers. Here are all your sellers. These are your brokerage firms. This is the price they want to buy it for. And this is the amount of shares they want to buy. Now, we're looking at what's called a level 2 quotes. The problem with this is completely, outdated. So what we need to do is we need to talk about what is very valuable, and that is something called the level 3. Now, I see that a lot of you here don't have it. Now, listen, I really need you to pay attention right now, okay? Because what you're about to see is going to be extremely disturbing. You're actually going to be really ticked off on the people that taught you, because first thing you're going to say is, why is nobody talking about this? Why all of a sudden am I hearing it now? Okay. Well, the reason why that is because what you're going to learn in the next 10 minutes is who really trained you. And not only that, where did that person learn how to trade? Was he a market maker? Did he work on Wall Street? You understand? Like, who really trained them? Now, regardless if you're trading options or swing trading, the way the market works is by order flow. It's by buyers and sellers, and that's it. So let me show you what we're talking about here. Have any of you, getting back to my YouTube channel, and by the way, make a post that up there really quick again. Have any of you ever watched me on NASDAQ? I've been on NASDAQ for several years. They actually had a show that was specifically designed to teach you exactly how to trade the exchange. And I was actually the featured person to teach you how to do that. So there's the link right there. And here's I hate these damn commercials. Yeah, here they are right here. So actually, this is how to use. This is part 2. This is not the video I want to show. Actually, I want to show the video on me at NASDAQ. So I don't know if we have a video on that. The shorts. I don't want to show the longs. I'm going to show the shorts. Okay. So anyway, the exchanges want you to learn how to use the market tools because this is what controls the market. Now, what you're seeing right here are all the buyers and all the sellers. That's basically what you're seeing. You're seeing every order around the entire world, what is going on that specific stock. And I'll give you an example. We are looking at a stock like Google, right? In Google, these are every shares out there, 100, 300, 500, right? These are how many orders make up those shares. And this is the price. Now, whoever wants to buy for the most amount of money is up on top. Whoever wants to buy for less money down at the bottom. Now, when you notice over here on the sell side, 300, 200, 168,000 shares want to be bought at $182. That is called an iceberg order. That is what we call resistance. That is we call a shitload of sellers. Okay. This is what I'm about to show you right now. So let's go into the action. CRW, here's a stock started around $340, came crashing down to about 320, stopped, and went right back up. Why did the stock stop at whatever number that is, $317? Only one reason: buyers. And then if you look over here on the buy side, and I know it's kind of difficult to see here, but I blew it up here, and you'll notice that there are 70,000 shares looking to be bought. Now, I don't know about you, but who are you going to take more seriously, the 300 share buyer or the 70,000 share buyer? That is what you're seeing. That is the reason why it went up. That's called demand. That's not called support. It's called demand. Buyers make support. So what you're seeing right now, fellow traders, I'm teaching you how to read the future. Isn't that cool? Like, wait a minute, you can teach me the future now? Yes, absolutely. We're going to learn how to read the future. The future is, where are the algorithms? Where are the AIs? Where? Because I'm using the word AI now because some people don't know what algorithms are. Some people don't know what high frequency trades are. Basically, it's automation trading. That's basically what it is. So if you want to know exactly where automation is, now you're seeing it. Let me show you another example. Here's a stock, AMD. We all know AMD stock. 162 up to 167, stopped there around 10:30. Remember the clock I showed you? And then finally started dwindling down little by little by little. But why did it stop at 167? There must have been a lot of sellers. It wasn't resistance. It was sellers. And when you look at the sell side, you had over 200,000 shares looking to be sold at 166, 167. Now, I don't know about you, fellow traders, but are you going to listen to some analyst on TV? Are you going to listen to some indicator out there that's telling you that, oh, it's time, it's going to go up? Or would you rather pay attention to the 200 orders out there that make up the 230,000 shares at 167? That is what makes resistance. Now, who here would like to get the NASDAQ book viewer right from the exchange? This is what I want you to do. I'm going to give you my email address because I know some of you still are thinking twice. Get my email. Open up your inbox right now. Type in my name, Fausto. Please send me NASDAQ book viewer or anything out there you want to say. Just send it. Just email me, NASDAQ, whatever it is. Please, Fausto, send it. I want to know because you got to think about it. You want to probably know a stock that you're in right now, and you want to know what the stock is doing, right? But basically, like, I can actually see that. Oh, look, I sent it to myself. And look, I got my email right here. Look at that. Please send me NASDAQ book viewer. Okay. This makes up about the NASDAQ makes about 50% of the volume in the market. I mean, there are other exchanges out there which we're going to talk about, but think about it. You could actually see over 50% of the buyers and sellers out there. You tell me right now, with all of you in here, you tell me right now how much smarter and better trading decisions you were able to see 50% of the buyers and sellers out there. You tell me something that's better than that. Okay. Out of all those thousands and thousands and thousands of indicators out there, all right, what would you rather see? Another Fibonacci, another MACD, another candlestick, another heat map? I mean, or would you rather just see, just tell me where the orders are? That's all I care about. Think about it. If you had to buy a house, or how about this? I'll tell you something that happened the other day. I had to go buy a new car for my son, okay? Anyone ever go to the car dealership and try to buy a car? Anybody here ever do that before? It's the biggest freaking nightmare, right? It's like, just tell me what the car's worth. Just tell me what it is. They always got to nickel and dime you. Oh, you see in the paper, oh, we got to charge you $250 for the registration. There's a bank fee. We have to just tell me what the damn car's worth. Why don't you just tell me what it's worth? I was just watching TV and it told me it's this price. I get here. Just tell me what I got to pay for. Otherwise, it won't come in. It's the most stressful thing in the world. You think that's stressful? What do you think you're doing every day in the stock market? Wouldn't it just be nice to say, just tell me where they're selling the damn thing already is? So at least I know if I should own it or not. Here is why a lot of people fail. And I want to give you that access for free. I want to tell you exactly how to do that. All right. And I'm going to give you a nice video about it and everything else. Let me go through a couple examples really quick because we're running out of time here. Shoot, I didn't realize what time it was. We got to move on. MU, this morning, stock goes down, right? Wouldn't it be nice to know where really where support levels are? Well, guess what in MU? This morning, there was 191,000 share buyer at 142, right? Now, wouldn't it be nice to know at 142 why the big buyer was out there at 142? Because guess what? MU is trading at what price right now? 145, right? And here you are like, oh, I own at 150. Why does it keep going down? Well, listen, like it or not, you're going to have to wait until 142 because that's where the big buyer is. Look, 145, there's only 600 shares. No wonder why the stock keeps going down. Okay. Now think about it. How much smarter and better trading decisions would you make if you were able to knew where that buyer was? Because right now you probably would say, oh, you know what? Maybe I wouldn't hold on to it. You know what I mean? Just got a bunch of emails. Stuart, Ramesh, Steve, Ray, I got yours. Chris, River, I don't know who you are. I wish I knew your names. So please give me your names. Daniel, William, everyone, I got your registration. Thank you very much. Just want to show everybody that I'm glad to see a lot of you are emailing me back because I want to get you this stuff because I want to help you stop losing money. Remember, most of you emailed me back because you're losing money. Okay. Now, by the way, this is not my software. This is directly through the exchange. You're going right through the exchange. Some people are like, oh, is this a third-party software? Like, do I got to buy it through you? Like, are you selling me? No, this is right through them. This is why I'm on their show. This is why they want Fausto at Cyber Trade University because they know that if they could teach the public how to trade right, it just helps things stop the negativity and all that stuff. Let's look at another stock, MU. Look what ended up happening. This stock shot right back up when it hit 142. This is the things that happened. That was another day that happened. Let's see another big buying opportunity. Snow, SNOW. Look at this thing going down, right? 138 to 131. Why is it dropping? Let's find the next support level. 62,000 at 129. What do you think is going to happen at 129, right? There's over $8 million looking to be bought at 129. Hit 129, went back up to 133. And listen, this is not a $2 stock, okay? I am showing you expensive stocks because I don't want you to think like, oh, you hear pushing penny stocks. I don't trade penny stocks. It's all NASDAQ National, number one. And number two, if you think it's easy to see it on this stock, imagine how much more easier it'd be on a less expensive stock. But I want to show you it works on all different stocks, okay? How about resistance? Hood. This morning, stock had a big run up, right? Game plan. Where's resistance levels? It's the only way to find out. Where are the sellers? I don't know. At 2370, look at the sellers out there. 2370, 167,000 shares. Okay. So what do you think is going to happen when you get up to that number? Hits that number, comes right back down. So these are the things that you have to look at when it comes to support and resistance levels. Let's go over one more example on the sell side. NVAX had a really nice run. Really nice run. The vaccine news, something happened about 2 weeks ago. But all of a sudden, big sellers showed up at 22. Okay. 200,000 share seller. What happened? We hit 22 over the course of the day. Hit it, came down. Look what happened after a couple of days went by. And you're like, oh, but I own it at 10. It went to 14. Now I'm at 22. Then the next day, you're like, oh, it's at 20. Why is it going down? Now it's at 18. Now it's at 16. Now it's at 14. Okay. So where is it now? Here it is. Now it's down to 13. And if you just knew that order was out there and you had that beautiful profit on it, wouldn't it be nice to get out when they were selling it? You see what I'm saying? How much smarter and better trading decisions would you make if you were able to see that? And that's why people lose money in the market, because they just don't know how to play the game. So if you haven't emailed me yet, this is your last chance. If you want to be able to get access and know where to find it and watch my video that I'll show you how to set it up, I'm not going to tell you where to find it unless you email me, because you know what? You might go there and you'll actually do more harm than good. Imagine I told you about you could drive a car. Then you know that you could drive a car, right? And everybody's like, you know what? Let me drive it and see if I like it. Then I'll buy it. Like, can I teach you how to use it first? Because chances are you might do more harm than good if someone didn't show you how to drive a car. And we already know that. So for everybody else, here's my email. Email me. All right. How about when stocks break out? Listen, stocks break resistance levels all the time, like NVIDIA. Big seller, over 2,000 shares out there, $1,200 stock. I took this screenshot before the split, and you could see where NVIDIA is right now. NVIDIA went to about, where's it now? It's like 1,300, right? Higher than that. Yeah, right now, you can see it right here. Went to about 140, right? So when I took that photograph, it was like right around here, just about a couple of days ago. And this is called a breakout. So sellers will prevent it from going higher. And you could see how it hit it. Eventually, the order got filled. Boom, that big volume bar kicked in, and that's why the stock went up. So the thing is this. If you ever want to know how stocks break resistance levels and support levels, there's your answer. Now, there's one last thing that I want to tell you about, and it's called level 4. Now, I just showed you level 3. Imagine there is another level. Level 4 is a heat map. Now, there are other exchanges like the New York Stock Exchange, the CBOE. There are ECNs out there like BATS and, all these big ECNs. Now, imagine I added another 50% of where the buyers and sellers are. And imagine now you could see it on a heat map. You could see how long they are out there, how long, what they're doing. And it's just a totally different game changer. Now, I'm not going to tell you about that now because we're out of time. But what I am going to do is I'm going to invite all of you to come watch it live in the market. And this is why Cybertrade University has been endorsed and has been sponsored by more brokerage firms than any school in the industry. I can almost guarantee you that if any of you here, there were over 27% of you. I mean, it was like, I don't know how much percent there were. What was it? Let me see if I can go back. There was, how many were you? Right here. So there was like 67% of you that did take training classes from other people. I can almost guarantee you about 90% of those people are probably not endorsed by not one of these companies. Okay. So these brokerage firms do credit checks on us, not only on me, but on my staff. Some of them do. I mean, they're very, very strict with their compliance. And not only that, but I could also guarantee you that for being in business for 35 years, we have a 5-star rating on Google. I could almost tell you that Some of you probably would never seen that before, even at your favorite restaurant. Why we do that? Because we're very, very strict on who we teach. We're very, very thorough on our education, and we have a reputation that we like to keep. Okay. And that's something that I think a lot of you here, if you're going to make an investment, if it's a college or if it's a job, whatever it may be, that they have a good reputation, because those are the people that you want to learn from. Now, how could you learn more? Well, this is what I'm going to do. First of all, you should subscribe to my channel. Okay. But better yet, this is what I'm going to offer all of you. I'm asking for an application fee of $9. The $9, if you want to learn about level 4, if you want to actually join my trading room for one whole week, here's your opportunity to do it. So if you have your phone, okay, you could scan that QR code, or we're going to post a link up there. It's called, there's the link. It's called ctu.co/trial. And this is what you're going to get. You're going to get our live professional trading room for one whole week. Okay. You are also, what we do in this trial is we do live commentary in the morning and we do live commentary in the afternoon, but we trade all day. Not only that, we have a Q&A workshops that we're going to give you with the top gurus in the industry. You're also going to get my book. Okay. And if you do register right now, the first 20 people registered, I will personally call you. Now, I know I'm worth more than $9. And some of you here are like, wait a minute, why would Fausto want to talk to me? Well, let me explain something to you. A lot of you don't qualify to trade. And I think it would be good if someone actually told you the truth. Some of you want to stop losing money. Well, you know what? I'm out of time here. So the thing is, I can't answer everybody's question, but we're going to have that conversation. And before we do that, we want you to watch some of the traders in our room, see how we taught them how to think for themselves, how we interact with them. We want you to see the customer service, all that stuff, all for $9 and money back guarantee. Listen, I don't need your $9. The $9 just tells me of whoever this person is. Let me just show you. So this person right here, I don't know who you are. I know you want my book, but I don't know your name. I don't know anything about you. Oh, it's Scott. There it is. It's on the bottom. Thank you, Scott. There it is. It was on the bottom. But the thing is, just tells us a little bit more about who you are. Okay. And not only that, but we're going to do a questionnaire. You know, the more you tell us about you, the more we can help you. So if you want my book, you want my, some content, that's no problem. But if you want to take it to that next level, I think everybody can afford $9. Okay. So all you got to do is just register now and we can move on. And these are all the great things you're going to get: workshops, Traders Talk Library, access to our trading room, everything, all for that one small fee. Now, does anyone here have any questions? Because we're out of time here. I just had a couple of people here just email me. I see you guys are registering right now. Who we got here? David, you're the one that's been emailed. David B from, just got your registration from Florida. Was it Brenton, Florida? Just got your registration, David. You're the first one. Look at that. You wasted no time, David. Got your registration right there. David right there. There you go, David. All right. Yep, no problem, Dave. Question somebody was asking me, some of the popular questions is like, when could I start? Well, first of all, you should start right away. Okay. Don't wait till listen, you want to wait till Monday? Wait till Monday. All right. But the thing is this, start right away. You have a 1-week trial. Okay. If you start today or start Monday, we're going to carry you over till next Friday. So don't procrastinate, but you have to talk to the education advisor. They got to do a walkthrough. We don't want you going to the room and not have that first class experience and go in there trading blind. Okay. So that's some of the issues out there. Another question people ask is, how much money do I need to get started with? Listen, you know how much money you need to get started with? Right here, $9. That's it. I know that's not the answer you were looking for, but let me explain something to you. Wouldn't you like to make a $9 investment first before you might lose 90, 900, or 9,000 in a stock? So don't worry about how much money you need. Let's start off with this first, and then we'll worry about the next. Okay? Do you need a brokerage firm to start? No. Once again, start with the $9. Let's teach you what the market's all about before you think about retiring or quitting your job or not looking for another job, whatever it is, or going to that next video or something like that. Let's start here before we continue. All right. Need to start after the 4th. It's going on a trip. Is that okay? Randall, that's fine. Lock in your rate now, and you can start on the 4th. Okay? Don't worry about that, Randall. We'll take care of that. Because, listen, I don't know how long this promotion, we've been running this promotion for a while, but who knows? We might cancel it, whatever it may be. So let's worry about it then. All right? Any other questions? Any other questions? When you notice market makers pulling liquidity, does that qualify as an entry or downside, or does that we wait until the liquidity hits the upside rejects? Okay, so let me just post that link as someone just said that. So to answer that question is this. This is called refreshing. It's something we on my YouTube channel. Like I also do like words of the day. Okay, so sometimes they cancel their order. They have a second thoughts. Maybe they want it. Maybe they don't want to sell their shares. They could do that. Okay. And if they do that, you're going to see it. I'm going to teach you how to do that. And what does it mean? It can mean several different things. Okay. But as of right now, I don't have the time to go into detail, but if you register and come in the trading room and we see when that happens, we'll point it out for you. And how much that's going to cost you? $9. That's it. All right. Any other questions? You clear out these right here. So this is everything that you're going to get, fellow traders. You're going to get the workshops, Traders Talk Library, a coaching class with me, the live trading room, everything, and your money back guaranteed. That's it. Remember, the whole purpose of this is just to let us know, for us to invite you in our VIP room. We just want to know who you are. Okay. Any other questions? John, I got your registration. Welcome aboard, John T. Who else we got here? Louise, I got your registration. Who else we got here? Mike from Chicago got your registration. I just see you guys registering right now. All right. So remember, there are two very important things. When you register, there's a five question Q&A. And then the next question is you need to book an appointment. So you'll see a calendar when you get talked to an education advisor here at Cybertrade University. And that's when you'll be able to book your appointment. And then you'll be able to book your class for that, your class after that. Randall, that you, Randall? That was you just registering, right? Tell me you're going to be away. All right, no problem. We'll just make sure we update our notes in there. Richard Harwood just got your registration from Michigan. All right. Any other questions? Now, listen, there are some of you here that probably having second thoughts of like, wasn't really anticipating to sign up for anything. And I get it. Maybe you don't know me yet. Maybe you want to still do your homework. Okay. But let me just warn everybody one very important question. I only spent about an hour talking about trading. Okay. Imagine what you'll learn in a whole week from 8 o'clock in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. Imagine all these workshops that you're going to get. So there's a lot that we're going to cover that you're not going to understand. And listen, I just taught you about how to read the future. We all know stocks go up and down due to supply and demand. How would you not want to know that of the supply and demand? So, but the thing is this, I'm warning everybody right now. I've been doing this for 35 years. It's a 90% failure rate. Okay. It's one of the highest failing rates in any business. Why would you want to get in this business? It's such a high failure rate. Well, I'll tell you why. You think you could open up a restaurant without even knowing how to cook? You think you can open up a restaurant not knowing what the expenses that come along with it? Of course, and restaurants an 80% failure rate. You're in a 90% failure rate. And those people who are opening up a restaurant know a little bit about the restaurant business. If you want to learn how to succeed in trading, you got to know how to play the game of trading. Okay. And it all starts here. Go out there, make a small investment. Let's start from here and go from there. And if you didn't register, like I said, maybe you want to do your homework and want to register later, great. But the thing is this, you got to learn before you could earn. And you're going to need to learn from a bunch of people. I might not be the only one. But let me warn you, if you're doing something right now, like I have one person, what about options? Yeah, we teach options in our trading class. But the thing is this, you can't be a good options trader if you can't be a good stock trader first. It's the movement of the stock that makes an option move. I just got, who else? Someone just came in here. Adrian, I just got your registration from Maryland. Is that you, Adrian? All right, good. All right, fellow traders. All right, listen, I got to go. I'm out of time here. I got to get back with my traders in the room. I want to get ready to trade the afternoon. So this is your last chance. Get in there. If you're watching on the website or if you're watching as a recording, like I said, just make sure you book your times that work around that schedule, and we'll see you there. Who else we got here? Another person just registered. Yeah, I'm just seeing him right here. John, I just got your registration right here, John. John, John from, was that Montana? All right. Oops, to a blank right here. There we go. All right. All right, traders. I'll see you in the trading room. If you don't register, hopefully we'll see you in another upcoming webinar that we do. Maybe you want to think about it, but please go out there, learn before you can earn. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for watching, and happy trading.